Firefighters sometimes use dogs to help rescue people. The dogs are trained to find people who need help. The fire station picnic. Today, the whole town is invited to the fire station for a picnic. Acorn buys a veggie burger at the food table. Acorn buys grilled corn at the food table. Acorn buys a hot dog at the food table. Acorn buys an ice cream cone at the food table. Meanwhile, Miso climbs into a fire truck. She gets to talk on the radio. She gets to turn on the lights. She gets to sit in the driver's seat. She gets to turn on the siren. Inside the fire station, Jack, Junja, and Harvey try on some gear. The gear's really heavy, especially the oxygen tank. The gear's really heavy, especially the boots. The gear's really heavy, especially the helmet. The gear's really heavy, especially the big jacket. Out on the lawn, the friendly firefighters teach about fire safety. Robin learns to never play with matches. Robin learns to test smoke detectors twice a year. Robin learns to keep a fire extinguisher in the house. Ginger wants to be a firefighter someday. She wants to fly a helicopter. She wants to drive a fire truck. She wants to drive a fireboat. Harvey says he'd like to help people in car accidents. Harvey says he'd like to help operate the hose. Harvey says he'd like to help save people in emergencies. Harvey says he'd like to help put out wildfires. At the end of the picnic, they all get presents from the firefighters. Jack's favorite gift is the fire helmet. Everyone gathers for a photo in front of the fire station. What a great day to celebrate firefighters. The end.
Now your turn.
The fire station picnic. Today, the whole town is invited to the fire station for a picnic. Acorn buy a
Veggie burger.
at the food table.
Acorn buys grilled corn at the food table. Acorn buys a hot dog at the food table. Acorn buys an ice cream cone at the food table.
Meanwhile, Misa climbs into a fire truck. She gets to
Turn on the siren. She gets to talk on the radio. She gets to turn on the lights. She gets to sit on the driver's seat, in the driver's seat.
Inside the fire station, Jack, Ginger, and Harvey try on some gear. Jack, Ginger, Harvey. The gear's really heavy, especially the
Boots. The gear is very heavy, especially the helmet. The gear is very heavy, especially the big jacket. The gear is very heavy, especially the oxygen tank.
Out on the lawn, the friendly firefighters teach about fire safety. Robin learns to
keep the fire extinguisher in the house. Robin learns to never play with matches. Sorry guys, I lost my voice again. Robert learns to test smoke detectors twice a year.
Ginger wants to be a firefighter someday. She wants to
drive a fireboat. She wants to fly an airplane. She wants to fly a helicopter. She wants to drive a fire truck.
Harvey says he'd like to help
operate the hose. Harvey says he'd like to help save people in the emergencies. Harvey says he'd like to help put out the wildfires. Harvey says he'd like to help people in car accidents.
At the end of the picnic, they all get presents from the firefighters. Jack's favorite gift present is the fire helmet. Everyone gathers for a photo in front of the fire station. What a great day to celebrate firefighters. The end.